Peggy 16.
Out here, it's easy to lose your way. There's nothing to guide you but the sun and your own instincts. Survival is never a guarantee, and only the shifting sands bury those who didn't make it. This is Vaquero country. Generations of cowboys have eked out a living on this land through revolution, war, and everything in between. If you're brave enough to strap a gun to your back and follow them, you might be surprised how alive everything is. Maybe you'll spot a collared peccary scurrying through the brushy hills, or track a prize-winning whitetail from the woodlands to the desert. You could hunker down and watch the elusive Mexican bobcat stalk antelope jackrabbits. Or why not meet our newest addition? But be warned, the ring-necked pheasant's no ordinary avian. You've got to make this bird use its wings. It's time for things to change. Either we keep on living as our forefathers did and lose our Arroyo, the lifeblood of this bare earth, or we dare to carve our own path forward. If you can rise to the challenge, Rancho del Arroyo is ready for you.
Seriously, take my money now. Ladies and gentlemen, the full map has been revealed. We are, in fact, going to Mexico, baby. As a lot of you surmised through the clues. In fact, during today's EW stream, Magels even went into detail about how she got there. We'll cover that. We'll cover that on stream. But we're gonna go over this map, what we have in store, the animal lineup, the hype in general, baby. Let's get to this. Now let's start off about talking about the map. Oh my goodness, what a map. Look at this. Look at the detail as we've come to expect from Expansive Worlds in this gorgeous engine. But man, I'm almost stuck for words. This is gorgeous. I can already picture us working the waterways for the colored peccaries, for the whitetail, the mule deer, the pheasants, the bobcats, oh my! The list goes on, my friends. 9 species coming to the map, one completely brand new one with a new mechanic, and arguably one of my soon-to-be favorites, the bobcats. They did such a good job with them, but here's what's really got me excited is the ringneck pheasants. Wow, these things, you can't shoot them on the ground. No. You get a grounded score or mark or thing on the harvest screen. You have to whistle or flush them out and get them into the air to get the full score. Finally, some mechanics that, oh man, pheasant skeets, much like our turkey skeets, only better. Now, during the EW stream, we did see a few leucistics, and was the diamond a pheasant too? Was that a thing? But we have all sorts of little game, and a lot of you've been asking for it. You finally got it. We have a map that the largest animals on the map are, in fact, the whitetail and the mule deer. That's the biggest. And I'm okay with that because we get the great ones on this map. Yes, sir. Whitetail great ones, just to clarify. So here is our first view of the actual map itself, an overview. As you can see, we have our waterways. We've got some nice looking terrain. It looks like we got multiple biomes. Man, there's dried up riverbeds. There's riverbeds into dried up riverbeds into riverbeds. It's fantastic. But this is what we've come to expect from Expansive Worlds. All the maps are pretty much the same size as they've stated, and I think this is falling in line with that. Nonetheless, it's a big reserve that's going to have a lot for us to explore. Now, TK and Magels did a pretty good job at showing us a lot of the map and honestly what we can expect. Look how gorgeous this scenery is. I just can't get over it. I'm stuck on it. But heading into the outposts, they've really captured in my mind, the essence of Mexico. I think it's fantastic. They go on to show us here a few little features around this villa that they're in. One not to be overlooked, and they commented on it, and we can't, we were looking at his confirmation, but there's a horse stable. A horse stable. Does that mean we're gonna get another option down the line for mobility in this game? Something that's not gonna spook the animals? Would be pretty cool. But look at the structure. Look at all of this. I mean, you get that feeling that you have legitimately transported yourself to Mexico and we're about to go for a hunt. Yes, sir. Walking out into the courtyard, gorgeous. Wow. Wow, the detail. Did I say wow? Seriously, I need to throw that out there. Wow. I'm curious how this is going to play into the game, much like we saw in Parque Fernando. Is there going to be something to the main lodge, since there does appear to be a main? I can't imagine they're all looking like this. We did see some of the other lodges, and they didn't look quite so fancy. But here's the horse stables. Where's the horses? Come on, where's the horses? Nonetheless. So the map is looking pretty good. Now let's talk about what else we're getting with the new map. Of course, I am referring to the new weapon. You knew we'd be getting one, as is the expansive ways, but oh man, this one, holy. Now, I'll admit, I'll be the first to admit it, hoping for a 17 HMR. Obviously not on this map, perhaps in the future. It's just something that goes really well with some of these small game. However, we've got a 16 gauge. Look at the action on this thing. It's actually really cool. It reminds me an awful lot of the 10 gauge, which is arguably my favorite shotgun currently in game. So I'm really happy to receive this one. It looks like it's got, somewhat decent range. Oh, these pheasant skeets, they look like a whole lot of fun, and a leucistic to boot. Check that out. You might have noticed that was grounded. Yeah, we'll talk about that shortly.
I just want to double check. So we have a new Cuso model, 1897 Rancho. It's a shotgun. It's a 16 gauge, and it is a lot of fun, as you're about to see. I just wanted to check.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I just want to check. It comes in 3 models. We'll run over some of them later. But basically, this is what you do for pheasants. As you got to run at them, and they'll start. This could be taking a little while, but yeah, you run at them, and then you try and get them. Is that a? Oh, it's looking white for some reason. But yeah, if you can catch them up a little bit, and then you want to go like this. Yeah. Oh wait, some of them didn't take off, so I'm going to come back and get that one later. Because if you can get a big lot taken off. Oh look, they're huddling under the trees here. Sometimes, actually, because you gonna take off?
The whip. The whip.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh wait, I didn't have the zeroing.
That one's just, it's feeling lucky. It's trying to
I didn't
stand
have
you off.
the zeroing set correctly, unfortunately. Come on!
Oh, no, you dropped that one.
Yeah, buddy! Those should drop out of the sky.
This may well be my new favorite thing to do with the Hunter Call of the Wild. It looks like a lot of fun. As you can tell, Tree Kiwi, he's having a blast with it. We even saw when he first started, his map was all pink. Apparently he's been playing on here since last week, and he's absolutely loving it. That tells me if a man who is so into classic is absolutely loving something in Call of the Wild, it's gonna be amazing. Pretty big shoes to fill with the classic birds. I'm just saying, classic's got it going on. But look at how gorgeous this is. Look at the detail that we have to look forward to, my friends. I mean, they've really outdone themselves here. As to be expected, they always have that flagship animal for each map. This is our new flagship animal. Oh, I can't wait to get my paws on them. Take my money now. And it's a diamond, baby. Yes, sir. Just a note, TK did say he was going to make sure the team took a look at the spawn rates. They are in the dev build, and while the dev build sometimes juiced up a little bit so that it gets to show everything off. Pretty amazing. Really, honestly, one of my favorite features for this upcoming map. The pheasants, not the diamonds. Yeah, Now, we haven't really seen that much of the map just yet, but honestly, my friends, it's all about the undergrowth, the vegetation. What does the ground look like? Where are we hunting? Now, he's moved away from the waterways here, which gives us a good look at what we can expect. And it's not really disappointing, I gotta be honest. You've got some great visuals. The brush is enough to give it that real feel of being there. But yet at the same time, I can see where getting into the woods is gonna get us the goods. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun moving through here and traversing. Enough of a challenge if you wanna go and hunt those feed times and those rest times. Really, I think the big question is, what are the waterways gonna be like during the whitetail drink time? Because, hello, great ones? The mashup of the biomes, I think, looks amazing. We've got some really good waterways. We're gonna have good visibilities, especially up these towers, which also look pretty good. I'm just saying. But look at the vistas. Man, it's gorgeous. Breathe it in. Mexican air. I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. Now, probably one of the coolest features to be added to this game. We all know the struggles we have with trees. Shell, I don't want to hear it. But seriously, the trees have always been a thing. Well, now we're moving into some of the more wide open areas. God, what a gorgeous outpost. Like, I'm like a kid in a candy shop right now. But more to the point, look at the cacti. Oh, they're everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere. Now, if you're a lot like myself, you leave your auto run on a fair bit. I mean, when I'm streaming, I'll hit the auto run and I'll start reading chat. But there's a thing we really need to be careful with. And in fact, oh man, that's right. You hit the cactus, they hit back. I'm gonna die so much. Now, let's talk the animal lineup. We are getting 9 species on this map, and you're seeing some of them right here. You've already seen a few of them, none other than mule deer, white-tailed deer being the biggest animals on the map, followed by the bighorn sheep, the coyotes, the colored peccary, the Mexican bobcat, the antelope jackrabbit, the Rio Grande turkey, and of course, the ringneck pheasants. Yeah, okay, say that 10 times real fast. So there it all is in a nutshell, my friends. I personally think this map is looking really, really good. You've got the animal lineup we just went through. We got a 16 gauge shotgun coming with the map. Always a new weapon. Curious if there's going to be some skins. We don't know anything about the storyline. We don't know anything about side missions yet. They weren't revealing that just yet. We don't actually have a date. Nothing firmed up, not even really talked about by EW. However, past history has shown as soon as they do the reveal, we're inside a month, so assume 3 weeks to 4 weeks away. As soon as we find out, we'll definitely let you guys know. We're going to Mexico, baby. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think, what you might want to see added that hasn't been added. Are you happy with this? Are you happy with the new shotgun? Do you think a 17 HMR would fit the build nicely? Should we start a petition? What do you think about the pheasant skeets? Come on now, if you watch my streams, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What do you think of these, man? The javelinas, they look fantastic. Looks like an overgrown gerbil. I freaking love it. Oh, I'm excited. We'll keep you updated on all things Hunter Call of the Wild, everything coming down the pipeline. Make sure you've hit that subscribe. Tag the little bell beside it. Do it with 2 heads if you gotta. Guys, I am streaming, well, pretty much Tuesday to Saturday these days over at Twitch. One community, one platform, and that's the interwebs. Come on and join us over there, twitch.tv/JackSeaBeard. Keep up with all things in the community and get involved. Join the Barbershop Discord. Links are in the description. I will see you guys very, very soon. Yes, sir.